You may not believe. You may think it's not real.
Is anybody there?
What could be haunting this place?
Do spirits really exist? Use your voice and communicate to us.
I'm Bex.
And I'm Sean,
Uncover the truth.
on the Ghost Dimension channel.
I have heard and seen spirits since I was a small child. It was scary at times, especially when I understood not everyone could see or hear them. Yet my parents knew it was true and they supported it. The ability progressed once I became an adult. Working at Children's Hospital not only heightened it, but gave me a better understanding of it. And the kids were amazing and open to what they heard and saw. That's where I learned to assist people who wanted to cross over. Such a privilege, such an honor. Now, all those years behind me, I have embraced my gift and have been shown one of the purposes is to help people as they walk the human. Working with creatures of the world, the elements, and more, I connect with the spirit lands to share insights and love. So come and walk with me through the amazing journey and let's see what Spirit wants to share today. Well, good day to everybody today. I hope you all find this Tuesday to be a good one. It was kind of a weird day today here in Michigan. Started out where it was nice and sunny, and then it got all gloomy and gray again like it was all weekend. It was very cold. We actually got down here to 43 degrees on Sunday night, and it was pretty cold. So I hope it's finding you well. The sun finally came back here. I've been playing with the kids. Mango actually went down and rearranged everything all by himself this weekend, and he was playing with the crystals like he had never seen them before. So I had to get that all restructured and everything. So we're going to do some reads today. I want to say hi to everybody, and I see Mel just jumped in, so I'm going to add her, and we're going to do a reading for her. Hello, Miss Mel. How are you?
I'm good, thank you, Bear. Yourself?
I'm doing, it's been an odd energy today, but I'm doing okay. It's just when you have a long weekend because it's a holiday and Monday seems like a Sunday, you kind of get all discombobulated with what is going on. So let's see what I can pull out for you today. These cards all shuffled. I already lit and smudged everything, so we're good there. Okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, so the card that you got today in the 7th spot, it's always a nice one to get. It's the turtle. Okay, and the turtle brings about a couple of different aspects. It brings in that it's water and land because the turtles can go between both. So this is telling me right now that you've got a really good balance of things going on. You're learning how to do it in a proper way so you're feeling a little more grounded. And they kind of bring in the fact that okay, yep. So I'm seeing a lot of baby turtles, and actually right now a lot of baby turtles, not like water turtles, not the sea turtles, but the regular turtles are starting to come out of their hatch, right? And I don't think people realize that it takes like 90 days to 100 days to be able to come out from wherever they've been buried, and the turtles pack their eggs really tightly in the soil. We had a snapper turtle here. She comes back every year and just pats it down. So when they come up, they're actually coming out and have to struggle to get out of dirt and wherever they've been laid. So as they're emerging, it's also adding strength, okay, to who they are. And this is what you're about right now. Everything you've been through to this point you're moving forward in a way that it's strengthening your toolkit. It's strengthening who you are. It's actually kind of balancing and leveling out your thought process. It's like I always tell the kids, you know, adulting 101, right? Because when they get out of school, they're like, oh my God, I'm an adult, you know? But this is like, you already had gone through this. Now you're going through the college portion of it, right? So you're doing like adulting 104, right? Because you've been through everything. But it's because you're looking at things in a different way, okay? And because you're learning to balance, things make much more sense to you. And you're also learning to set aside, so to speak, the negatives, like push the negatives away so that you're doing more about what you need to do and not really concerning yourself. And I always call it the peanut gallery. Okay, so the people that are peanut gallery around you, you know, you see them, but you're not adding your energy to it. So that keeps you also well balanced. So the Spirit's telling you congratulations and we love it and we're supporting you. And keep doing what you're doing because your growth is phenomenal. You're working, you're understanding as well, and they keep bringing this up, that you can flip, right? And you can see more in an adult way of looking at things. They make sense. And it's kind of like, wow, I didn't realize that's what was going on. Or, oh, wow, I didn't know that's how it appeared, right? So you're seeing it in a much more mature way is what they're saying. Yeah, this winter's going to be it's going to kind of slow down for a little bit for you, like just everything boom, 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 boom. But when winter sets in, it's going to just kind of slow and level out, but you're going to have plenty to do and keep you busy. And as long as you keep moving forward in the way you're moving forward, everything will be good. Everything will be really good. Okay. I love you. Thanks for popping on. Okay.
You're welcome.
Bye. All right. So now I also see, before I get to the comments, and I'm not going anywhere, I'll be here for a while. So I see this guy. I know this guy. I think I know this guy. Do I know you? How are you?
Bear? I'm all good, Bear, and you?
I am alive and I am kicking. So I guess I am good.
You're looking well, though, Bear.
Yeah, thank you. If you can hear Phoenix in the background, he's yelling.
Hi, Phoenix.
Yeah, he's not quite ready to jump on a live stream yet. He'll get there, but not quite yet. Oops, and I did these backwards. Hang on.
So I haven't been on, Bear, because I've been busy working and everything.
You have life.
I have.
People tell me that, and it's like, you've got life going on, and life going on is good. You know, we always love you guys when you come on and support us and say hi to us, and we get a chance to see you all. But, you know, you've got life going on. So let's see what I got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Oh, you got the snake today.
Oh, lovely.
Oh, it's nice. Snake energy, right? So
yeah,
the snake is actually, it's kind of about growth. It's about the growth that you've gone through even this year, right? And that as you're moving forward, it's kind of like what I just said with Mel, you're adulting again, but in a different fashion of adulting, right? And you are growing. So what I'm seeing with the snake is it's shedding a bit. And the skin, because it's outgrowing it, right? It's outgrowing and moving forward into new parts of its life and its journey. So this is what's going on with you. I feel that you still got a bit to shed through the fall, okay? So like, there's some things that you've got to kind of wrap up and wind up. And once you're done with that, you'll be in, like I said to Mel, it'll be like the winter time, but things will go very evenly for you. And I just kind of see, like, okay, as far as like with the snake, it's like when you feed the snake, right, and you allow it to shed, because it goes off and it starts shedding, and it's quite a process for them to do it. And the last part of them to do it is their eyes, and there's actually loose skin that they're blind for a while. And this is kind of what you're going through now, because you're coming out of that that growth period, but you're not quite done with it. But once you get through, just like the snake, when it's fed and its growth is over, it rests, right? And it's just, it's like an even keel. Everything's good. And you're just kind of discovering basically the new skin, right? So the snake's moving around and you're just kind of, you're comfortable in the situation and just keep going with that and things will be fine. And okay. They're also saying about like scars, because they're literally showing me scars on the snake skin around the snake. So they're kind of like cut and it's healed over. And this is what you've been. Okay, life has scarred you. It scars everybody, but they're showing some of the scars may have been deeper than others, but you're also learning how to handle that, okay? You're still honoring that, but you realize that you can't drag stuff forward because you can't change what's in the past. You can only go forward with your life and keep them all in perspective. And remember, they're all still part of you. Whatever that stuff is, whatever your past is, whatever any of our past is, it all still made us who we are today. So your life has made you the person that you are today. And that's amazing when you sit and think about it. All the struggles, all the happy stuff, all the crazy stuff, everything to get you to this place, and how blessed you are and how blessed people that know you are to have you now because you've grown so much, right? But it's always a good thing and it's always a positive thing. So just enjoy this fall and kind of tie up your loose ends. And once you get to the winter time, it's going to be really nice because you'll be able to sit and relax a little bit because all those fast changes aren't going to be hitting you. Okay?
You're spot on, Bear. Yeah, I'll tell you something. You were spot on, Bear.
Thank you.
Being part of this brilliant family, I made such incredible friends. And you as well. I love you to bits, Bear. You're like a real close friend to me as well.
I love
Sean and back.
You know, I love all of you guys. And I was talking with Sean earlier and I said, you know, you guys are extended family. We've all gotten each other through a lot of stuff over the past 3 years. And it's hard to believe. When I look back, I actually met Sean and Bex in the beginning of 2017 or end of 2016, I think. And all this time, and all of us have really become a unit, right? And we support each other through good, bad, and indifferent. So it's awesome. Well, I love you. Thank you so much for popping on. I always love to see people come in. And till next time.
It's great to speak to you as well, Bear. And I love you loads.
Okay, I love you, babes. Yep, I always love having people on. I got another one down here who would like to come on. I will get to the people that are in the chat. I see you guys, but let me just get this one done as well. Hello, how are you?
Hello. Yeah, I'm okay, thank you. You?
It's good to see you, Miss Cara.
Thank you.
For you today. Yeah, I haven't had people, and it's not because I don't want people on. I just forget when I start to put that link in there. So it's always nice to have people jump on here. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, well, a lot of water and change. Okay, so right now I got for you is the coho salmon. Okay, and the coho salmon are running. And it's all about renewal. It's all about cleansing and starting again, right? Because the coho salmon are actually go into salt water as well as fresh, but they're born in fresh water. So that's what they do. They run up the river to lay their eggs so that they can hatch there. And then eventually they go back down and they grow in the sea, right? In the ocean. So the coho brings about renewal, and it's really loud with you right now. It's about renewal. So it's like it has that water energy, and water, because we are made up of a lot of water, human beings are. It's kind of like, okay, so let me put it this way. This is what they're telling me is like you come up the river. It's a struggle, right? Even the coho, it's a struggle to go against the tide. And sometimes with being a human, it's like what's coming at us in life, right? sometimes it's a real struggle to get through difficult times or things that we have brought forward with us that sometimes we don't even know we brought forward with us that we need to kind of release, right? So this is what this is showing right now, is there's still some things you're kind of bringing forward that you need to release. Once you do that and you understand the fact that, and I'm sorry, he's really loud in the back, you realize the fact that because you let it go and you don't drag the pain or the struggle or whatever it is with you forward with you, they don't leave. Those memories, those things, those people, those events, they don't really leave because they've imprinted on you, right? Just like the butterfly you have on, right? Just like the butterfly, it transforms once you realize and you pop out of that cocoon or you get past the water of where it's struggling. The water actually gives you renewal because you can swim forward into life, and it's like refreshing, right? But it all made you, everything hauling forward has made you, again, the beautiful person that you are sitting in front of me right now. And, you know, I know you know this because you've got these butterflies, and that's what it is.
Yeah.
The butterflies are also about renewal. They're about emerging as self, about emerging and showing the world and yourself, about being happy with who you are. When you look in the mirror, this is me and I'm a pretty good person, right? So this is where you need to be right now. And you need to, there's still a few things that I'm hearing that you need to kind of just remember, but let it go, because you can't change those things, okay? You can learn from them and you can move forward having learned them, but we can't go back in time to change things or things that are not in our control. And this is another thing that's being shown for you, is for you to remember it's each individual's person, right? Each individual person is only in control of themselves. Okay.
Yep.
So you are in control of how you act or react or what you choose. I'm not. Nobody else around you is. I mean, they can all tell you what you should do, but you are the ultimate person where it comes down to making that choice. You're the only bus driver. That's what I always tell people. You're the bus driver. So you are the one that's responsible. Okay. So while they chatter and pick and peck at us, and I say peck because he's screaming back there like the microwave right now, you know, it doesn't matter what everybody else thinks and does. You do what's most important for you and gives you the most peace. And I'm really hearing loudly peace, like peace for your soul. Okay. So that's your reading for today, and it's the Coho Salmon.
Thank you so much. I'm covered in butterflies, and they are a transformation.
It's 100%, and it's always good to have that reminder. You know, and like I said, that's a beautiful tattoo, and it is. It's a reminder of, you know, we go through things, and sometimes it is a struggle, and it's hard to get away from whatever those struggles or even negative things or sad things. It's a struggle to get through them sometimes, but you're not by yourself. And once you get through it, you're a stronger person. You're more enlightened as far as what's going on in your world and what you need and what you desire. Okay? I love you.
I love you too. Mwah.
Okay, talk to you soon. Bye. All right, so I am going to go down this list. Hi, Sandy. How are you? Miss June was here earlier. I don't know where she went. Hi, Chicago. If Miss June is here, I will find her. Oh, it just went out of the crazy. Let me get here. Okay, I see. I see Kara. Hi, Natalie. How are you? Natalie Pfeiffer, how are you? I got to scroll down, so it's going to take me a bit. Oh, wow. Cool. Sunny in Oregon, eh? Yeah, that's unusual, isn't it? It's kind of always wet weather out there, I think, isn't it? Rain and stuff. Hi, Yo-Yo. How are you? I hope you are well. Hi, Sandy. How are you? Oh, ha, That's good. I'm glad I can calm the ears. Hi, Melissa. How are you? Yes, I will get you a card. Let me pull you a card. Hang on here. And let's see what we can do. What we can do. Oh, I see how that happens. I'm discombobulated today for some reason. Yeah, I am. And he's a happy boy back there. He does not like to be in a cage, and I've got 2 for him. So he comes in my room, and he just loves being with people. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And again, my microwave is popping. Okay, Melissa, here you go. You have got the lion today. Okay. So what the lion does, the lion brings through, you know, when people think of a lion, they think of courage and that kind of stuff. But this right now is coming through for you is strength. You need to kind of call on that inner strength for whatever this is that's going on with you right now. And they're just telling me to let you know, yes, you do have what it takes to get through this spot. And it's almost like a spot that you're in. You're at this place, and you're not sure if you can move forward with it or if you're making the right decision, maybe. But what they're saying is you need to remember is the decision is yours, and whatever you choose to do, it's okay. Okay, because like I said with Cara, you're driving the bus. We're in control of ourselves. No one else is. And I feel like almost like I'm feeling like I'm down, right? Like I feel down. Not depressed, just feel a little down. And maybe even a little let down because you didn't think something was going to turn out the way it did. It's not that it's bad, but it's not as good as you would have liked it. So they're just telling me to let you know to pick up with that strength that you have. Take the time you need to kind of reset your goals or how you're going to be walking forward. And once you do that, you'll be able to move forward because, again, they're saying you have the tenacity, you have the will, you have the strength to do whatever this is needed to do. And I'm not really sure what it is. I feel like it's involved with a couple other people that you would be close with. So it's definitely like what they're showing me is more like sibling link. Cousin link, you know, it's like an equal, but it's also showing me that it's within your family. So just have the strength and you have the grace and dignity to do what you need to do, and don't allow others to shift their expectations onto you, okay? Because it's not your responsibility to meet their expectations, and that needs to be like pushed out and washed away 100%. And they're like a lot of people in our lives. And I used to do it when I was younger. And then when I really realized it and kind of thought about it for a while, we put expectations on things or other people. Those are our expectations. That doesn't mean anybody's going to live up to it. So you just put out there for the highest good what we need as individuals, what you need as an individual. And when you do that, it will come back to you and you'll know the right thing to do for you. And you set the expectations for yourself. Don't worry about what everybody else is doing because, again, we're only responsible for ourselves, how we react, how we act, how we move forward, things we say, things we listen to, and things that we put energy into. Okay, so don't bother with the negatives. You'll never change the negatives. Minds. Let it go and just move forward with what's important for you. And that's your card today, Miss Melissa. And it is the Lion. All right. So let me go down the thing here again, the list. A lot of people putting comments in. Jack Green Bean. I am sorry you have a headache. I will tell you that the weather, the way it has been kind of globally right now, it's kind of been hopping up and hopping down. And it's kind of creating a lot of people I've been talking to. I had a headache for 3 days last week, and it was because it went hot to cold and then back to hot again after 3 days. So hopefully you'll be able to get your headache taken care of and rest a little bit. All right, Miss Brenda Coleman, how are you? I will definitely give you a card. Let's see what I can shuffle up for you. I would let, oh yeah, I can let her out. I was going to say, I can let Mango out. Let me let Mango out. You can come out, bud. Yeah, everybody wants to know what you guys are doing. You can come out. You can come out, buddy. I don't know if you will, but we can see. You want to come out, Pip Pip? Yeah, I can let the little beaners out. I just can't let the big beaner out. All righty. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay. This card's been coming up quite a bit lately, and I think it's just because of where everybody is. It's the cow. Okay. Now, the cow brings about, and I've told you guys this before, it has 3 stomachs. So when it gets food, it goes through 3 stomachs. So when the cow comes up, it's about ruminating over things or thinking over things or trying to figure out certain things. Okay. And what's coming though right now is you need to settle. They're actually showing me like bad weather coming in. Okay. And whenever bad weather comes in, whether you guys realize it or not, if you see a field of cows and the weathermen say, hey, it's going to be sunny and bright today, and you see all the cows in the field laying down, or the majority of them, they're full of beans because it's going to rain. Okay. Or there's going to be a big weather switch. So what I'm getting with you right now is there's going to be something that's going to occur that's going to be a switch up. So not what you're used to, and it's kind of going to flip a little bit, but you'll be able to maneuver it. Just don't, it's not really even something that's like unexpected. It's kind of just something that is going to happen, and there's no way to control it from not happening. It's just going to occur naturally, but it'll flip. So when it does flip, you'll be prepared enough. So don't freak out. Don't get all nervous about it. Just take the time to kind of settle and watch where everything settles itself, right? So when the dust settles down, you're in a relaxed state, so you'll be able to actually move through whatever this issue is or whatever this thing that happens, and you'll move through it fine. Don't think the worst, I'm also being told. Don't think the worst of things. Just understand that it's part of life's journey, okay? And again, I'm being told for you as well, don't put your expectations on other people, and don't listen to what other people expect of you. Okay, so there's the expectation is coming from them that you need to do this. This is how you need to do it. This is where it's going. Yeah, nah. Okay, you just take what's important for you to do, the right thing, whatever it is that you feel. It doesn't matter what anybody's opinions are. You know, this isn't the Nielsen rating group, and they're actually showing me numbers like that. You do what you need to do for you and best for the situation. Okay, so that is your card, and it is the cow. So yeah, and as I move forward, and I'm going to look through the rest of these here and pull somebody else up to read. And okay, Margaret. I know who this is. This is my Margaret. I just wanted you to know, because people have asked, these are my cards. These are a deck that I created, and they're available through my website. I was guided to do it, and I actually didn't even realize how long ago it's been, but it was like in 2013 I put these out. 13 was one of my favorite numbers. So yeah, I put that out, and I created the deck with Spirit. I also had something, as I'm getting to your cards, Margaret, I'm just shuffling them up here. What was kind of funny to me was the fact that there was some name test or something on one of the social media things, and I was laughing, and I said, who's your guardian angel? And I know who I work with all the time, but I wanted to see what it would say. I'll be darned if it didn't tell me right. It told me Uriel, and that's who I work with, is Uriel. Okay, so Margaret. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Just kind of makes me laugh a little bit. I just like seeing how things play out sometimes. Ooh, and I got some really neat crystals down here. Okay, so here you go. Sorry, I gotta move everything because the mango moved it all. All right, your card today is the Earth, Miss Margaret. I hope you're doing well. This is all, again, this is about for you kind of settling in and preparing for fall. Okay. Okay, so when I'm like looking at your energy and stuff, I still feel kind of spinning a little bit, but it's like you turn a little bit, stop, turn a little bit, stop, turn a little bit, stop. So it's kind of like a little bit of chaos, not a whole lot, but just enough to kind of throw you off your game, so to speak. Mugs, still, I think, available over at Ghost Dimensions website. But anyway, the Earth is like showing you, you need to prepare for fall. Okay, this is going to be a colder, yeah, you can come over here, Michael. It's going to be a colder, slower time for you in fall, and actually it'll prep you for winter, but winter will be busy for you. So the slow session for you right now is the upcoming part of fall. So he's such a mess. Just kind of prepare yourself for that. And it's like, get the things done that you need to get done that are still kind of hanging in for the season. Like you haven't finished everything. You haven't completed some stuff. And it's kind of not big deal, but there's just some stuff that you need to go through to clean up or get finished with or get over with. You do not need to be chewing on the box. Anyway, you do all that and you kind of tidy things up. And once everything's settled, it's like, yep, pristine, you're ready for winter. And again, I'm getting that winter will be very good for you and it will actually be sort of busy for you. So there's things that are coming in, but you need to tie up the loose ends first. And that is actually fall. And it's also about Earth, right? Because when you look at the Earth and the season that it's going into right now of fall, it's about grounding and making sure things are tidy and set for winter. And that's what we do even at our homes. So that is what's going on for you right now, Margaret. And I love you and thank you for stopping in today. All right, let's see. Who else is here? I know Mel. I saw Mel. Hi, Patty. How are you? Okay, I'm going down a little bit more. Oh, not a worry. Absolutely not a worry. Let me pull you a card. Okay, so I'm sorry you have a headache. Like I said, everybody's been getting them. I don't know if it's because of the weather the way it is right now or the energy. The energy was really wonky when I got up this morning, and over the weekend I had a few days. I just didn't want to do anything. It was like I didn't even want to get up. It was like I just wanted to stay in bed and sleep all day, which doesn't help because then you can't sleep at night, right? Okay, so let's see what I got for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, well, the card that comes through for you today, I have to turn around and see where birds are. Oh, he is out. I forgot he's out. All right, so is the Raven, okay? And the Raven is all about messages in between the spirit lands connecting, but also about messages for us that are important, because if we don't pay attention to them or we push them away and we don't deal with it, like when it shows up, you will be kind of, and I like to use the word haunted, but it's just a term. It doesn't mean you're going to be haunted by a ghost, but you'll be hunted down by ravens, and there'll be things that'll pop up that force you looking at whatever it is that's going on, right? You need to deal with it and not try to hide from it, because otherwise it's just going to keep coming back and coming back and coming back. Seeing. I will show you, because there he is. He's right there. Show him. Yep. He's right there looking at your cards. So that's what you need to do. You need to deal with whatever it is. Don't try to just dismiss it without addressing it, because otherwise that message is going to keep coming back and coming back and coming back. And you really don't want that, because they bring it back more than the way it happened in the first place. Okay, so that is your card today, and that is the Raven. I love the Ravens. Yep, I just have to make sure where birds are, because I didn't realize he was out. My bad. All right. So let me see. Hi, James. How are you? Hi, Cindy. Cindy Pinkham is my world traveler. Oh, that's all right. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't know that. And blessings to you, and blessings to the family. I'll keep you in my prayers. And for whatever reason right now, somebody's stepping in between myself and the camera, and that is causing it to blur. And I always say it's spirit, and they're trying to tell us something. So Cindy, this is for you, I am sure, and given with a lot of love. Okay. All right. So that is really kind of crazy. I apologize again for not knowing that, because I should have known that. And I'm really sorry. It's hard when you lose a sibling. It's hard when you lose anybody. Okay, let me do this, because this is kind of freaking me out right now. Okay. Nope. Yep. Nope. Yep. Okay. So, yo. Hi, Natalie. How are you? Oh, yeah, I'm sure. Everybody is, right? We didn't have a heat wave this summer or this weekend. We had the pleasantness of the freezing cold. Like I said, yeah, I'll give you a card. My furnace went on, and I woke up in the middle of the night because it was like 89 degrees the night before. I left all the windows open, and it was freezing in the house the next morning because it dropped down to like 48. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. We got a nice card today, Miss Piper. All right, your card today is the Dreamcatcher. Love the Dreamcatcher. This is actually was one of my Dreamcatchers. I don't know if Kim Wilson has that one or not, but it had the 7 grandfather teachings represented by the 7 jade turtles that were around it. The Dreamcatcher comes in when you're at a point where you can change the course of things that are going on in your life, or you can pick and choose a new direction you want to take, but you're in charge. So what happens with the Dreamcatcher is it literally keeps the negatives stuck to the webbing, and so that the positives are what come through for you. Okay. So, and this is what I'm seeing right now. It's all coming through in positives, and there's a lot of opportunities and things that are happening right now that want to come through, but you need to expand and kind of expand outward into what direction that you want to take things. Okay. It's almost like what they're saying is like you move from an apartment or a condo to a house, right? There's that like switch up, and you're the one that would make the decision which direction it's going. So this is about putting your self out there, right, to the universe, putting your dreams out there, your wants, your desires, your needs, whatever. But you need to be able to understand that you're the one that can weave it so that it fits you. Doesn't have to fit me, doesn't have to work for anybody else but you. But they want you to be confident enough to understand that you are very well capable of doing whatever it is needed to be able to move in that direction. Okay. So that is your card today. And that's the Dreamcatcher. Okay. All right. Let's see who else is here. Hi, Kay. Yeah, sure. I can give you a card. Oh, kids were in gymnastics. I used to love not when she was older, but when Taylor was a toddler, I used to take her to Gymboree, and she loved it. They had all kinds of exercises and teaching them how to jump and how to tumble and how to do all that stuff. Gymnastics is really great for kids. Great way to get rid of energy too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7. And yes, I know. I didn't mean get rid of it. I mean, it kind of tire the kids out because they get the physical activity. So, okay. So your card today is the duck. And I actually had a discussion yesterday about ducks because I haven't seen quite as many because our water level is so low. We've had rice grass, which grows in the lake, which has kind of taken over the biggest majority. So I haven't seen a lot of ducks or ducklings in the past month. But ducks are one of my favorite birds. I love ducks. I used to raise them. And as you can see, they're very curious about stuff. They're very bold and very direct about what they want to check out. They're never shy about stuff. And that's one of the things I learned about them. And they're also, because they're on 2 legs, the way they balance themselves is actually pretty remarkable because they'll come over and they'll figure out how to jump up over or walk around or jump down onto things. It's actually quite a sight to witness, and they teach us so many things. And this is what I'm seeing for you today, Kay, is it's not always going to be about the easiest way. It's going to be like the way you need it to work, the way you need to direct it to happen so that you can go through and expand and move into different areas that you've wanted to do, things that you've wanted to do, people that you wanted to communicate with. But it's all about just being watchful of others. Check things out. Don't be scared because the universe is really behind you with everything. It's almost like you're coming out from behind a curtain, and they want you to continue that. Continue engaging with the world, hiccups around you, because it's really important for your life journey to do that. Okay. So go out and be a duck today, go out and investigate things and see the world from a duck's eye view. Okay. And that is your card today, Miss Kay. How are you? Okay. Let's do this. That's really cool. I'm really happy, Kara. I'm very happy. And it was nice to have you on too. Okay, yeah, Mango and Pip, I don't know what they're doing. Oh, they're just causing him grief a little bit. That's all right. He's over on Mango's cage anyway, so we'll see. Deb, Diver, how are you? I'm going to get you, but I just missed over, and I want to get Yo-Yo here, okay? Yo-Yo, I'm sorry. I am sorry. Yeah, it was an odd week. I won't say it was necessarily a bad week, but it was kind of odd week last week. A lot of things were happening to people, different people, and it was kind of unexpected or what have you. So I'll keep your brother in prayer too, Yo. All right. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Well, here you go. 70 cards. I shuffle them, and what happens? You get a card that was already given today, and that is the Coho Salmon. Okay, for you, this is about kind of about the renewal, like I said earlier. But this is about a healing renewal. So this is about you. It's about the people that are close to you within your spirit circle, your sacred circle. And it's about the healing process that goes through. Sometimes things catch us off guard and they kind of throw us for a loop, right? They kind of knock the wind out of our sails, so to speak. And we need to honor that time and just kind of understand where it's coming from, right? And you need to just slow it down a little bit, even your thoughts on how we are to take care of things. Like, if something happens and I'm like, oh man, what can I do? It doesn't always mean I have to do anything. It just simply means we have to be present. We have to be there up here and in here, right? And this is what I'm getting for you. It's kind of a healing energy. So as the water rushes over the Coho Salmon, it's a healing time for you right now, a healing time for you and your sacred circle. And okay, yep. Okay, so there's you'll see videos right now of bears in the U.S. and they're all by the water right now trying to get salmon, right? Because salmon, they eat them, and it helps them prepare for winter. And this is kind of what they go through. Not all of them get taken, but some of them do. But it's about that renewal. It's about that rejuvenation. It's about beginning again, right? So it's the cycle that I'm being shown for you. And know that the water that's out there is the healing water. So there's going to be a lot of healing that's going to be needed, and you need to honor that and take time for it. Okay. And that's basically your card today. And it is the coho salmon. And again, I will keep all of you in prayer. Okay. So I'm going to move this a little bit. Cindy, thank you for the sticker. And I think Pamela Crawford might have thrown another one in too, I think. And if she did, thank you very much. The kids will put you guys on the board or whatever they're doing currently. All righty. I haven't been on as much on social media just because I'm trying to play catch up when I feel a little bit better, because I've been not able to do a lot of things for a while. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So right now, currently, I'm actually glazing a lot of the pots and sculptures that I did. So that's what I've been doing. I have been trying to not get involved with a lot of stuff other than what I need to do. Okay, so Deb, your card today, and is that a oh, guinea pigs. We used to have guinea pigs. I love guinea pigs. Okay, so your card today is the Komodo dragon. Okay, so I watched something the other night, and I was like, dragons are real. I know they're real. They were here. They walked on Earth. They were prehistoric, but they were here, some form of a dragon. And actually, the Komodo dragon goes all the way back to prehistoric times. They're huge. They're fast. They can be vicious or they can be sedate. But they're definitely protectors. And this is what I'm seeing for you right now, is that almost totem energy or spiritual energy is kind of being wrapped around you right now. And it's kind of keeping stuff out and away from you. Like it's going away from you. So it doesn't come in and interfere with your everyday stuff that's going on or that you need to have go on. And okay, you guys need to stop. Sorry, the toddlers are playing. But the dragon steps in because there's something going on that you need to move forward through and forward with, or decisions that you need to make for yourself. But it's like almost like people are, an outside influence is coming in and kind of preventing you from doing that, or at least preventing you from doing what's good for you. They're making you overthink things. So the Komodo dragon is bringing its energy to you so that they can stand back. Remember to set boundaries that you need, even with people that are close to you. You know, I do it with my daughter. My daughter does it with me. Hey! Oh, hold on, guys. We got a crisis. No. Come on, out you go. Yep, that would not be a good thing. Oh, that would not be a good thing. Sorry, guys. That would not be a good thing. Yep, Mango thinking he's the boss, trying to take on Phoenix. That's not a little bird, big bird. So sorry. Anyway, sorry for the drama. Again, it's about you putting your boundaries out. So sometimes, you know, we want to do something and people come in and they're giving us their 5 cents or their 2 cents worth. And, you know, it kind of gets us to thinking where we shouldn't be overthinking things. So this is telling you, do what your gut tells you to do. Set your boundaries. And again, it doesn't matter. Even if it's with people that are in your sacred circle, you need to set those boundaries. Okay? Just like the birds have to set their boundaries. But anyway, Deb, that's your card, and it is the Komodo dragon. Okay. So, all that was a little crazy. Hi, Jerry. How are you? I will indeed give you a card. Hang on 1 second. Let me just run this up. The birds will be screaming in the background, and that's fine, but they're not in his cage anymore, so that's all I care about. All righty. They are toddlers. I'm telling you, birds are like toddlers. All right, so here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Oh, does this is really interesting because, like I said, I got 72 cards. I shuffle them, I cut them. You have the duck as well. Okay, so the duck for you today, and I just said, everybody, I love ducks. Ducks are great. This is about looking, and you can see this card, right? The duck is looking at the camera really close, and it was one of my khaki ducks. So this is about you looking closer into something that you're going through, whether it's a person or a situation that involves somebody else. It's like you're just kind of pushing through, and it's like, oh, I'm not, kind of just go through it. But they're telling me to tell you, you need to pay more attention to whatever this is. So you need to look a little closer before coming to a decision, because I think there's some things, as far as what they're showing me, there's some things that you're missing. So you're kind of seeing the trailer for the movie, but you're not really seeing what the movie's about. So that's kind of how they're putting it to me. So make sure whatever this is that you're going through right now, you take a second look. Okay, they're telling me, tell her to take a second look so that you kind of are more aware of what's going on. And it's fine if you can go through it, but you still need to know the whole story. And that's what they're telling me. And that was your card today, was the duck. And they do crazy stuff. Hello, Miss Joyce. How are you? Hi, Carrie Lynn. How are you? Nice to see all you new people coming in and stopping in, and people that have been here. Hey, hi, Pam Levy. How are you today? All right, let me see. I see a lot of people here. I will give you a card today. Oh, let's see. Mango, you're being a good boy, huh? Didn't sound like it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That was my ear. Thank you. 7. Well, here we go again. And I'm telling you, you can't make it up. Here you go. You also have the Komodo dragon today. Now with you, the first thing I'm hearing really super loud is they want you, the Komodo dragon brings through protection, right? And protection is all about your heart. And I want to say it's a heart source. So they're telling me, like, protect your heart. And it doesn't mean in a physical way. I'm not saying there's something wrong physically with you or an illness. That's not what I'm saying. This is telling me that you need to protect your heart. That someone or something that happens isn't quite the way it should have. And it kind of reacts onto you in a way of it hurts. Okay. So they're trying to help protect your emotions, your feelings, because it's almost like your feelings will be hurt with whatever this is. So they're also telling me to tell you, just like I told her about the way the duck was saying, you need to look at things a little closer so that you kind of understand what's behind it, is what they're saying. And it's like, it's not that they're trying to do something bad to you, or it's not the universe saying this is going to happen to you and it's really bad. That's not what it's about. It's just like not thinking, not understanding the bigger picture with whatever this is that happens or has happened. So they want you to protect your heart. This Komodo dragon will bring that energy through to you as well, to draw the strength from it, to protect yourself from this. And I am really hearing like words, like they're writing words. So I don't know what this is, but just remember, that's all they are, is words. Okay. And you don't have to, well, okay, like the old saying my grandfather used to tell me all the time, sticks and stones may break your bones, but words can never hurt you. They can hurt you, but they only hurt you if you allow them to. And this is kind of what's going on. It's kind of like I almost get it's like a game with whoever this is. God, it's like a, And it's nothing really bad. It's nothing that's like devastating or life ending or anything like, but it's like you need to push away from that energy. So protect yourself. Be open to the bigger picture so you can understand what's going on, and everything will be okay, because you can handle it. You can deal with it. And how you react is also reflection back for you, that just don't add energy to it. Okay, so that is your card today, and it is the Komodo dragon. And I hope you understand that. It's kind of like, you know, I tried to talk to somebody the other day about it. They kept putting all this negative stuff out, and I was like, hey, you know what? It's okay. But by you going back and forth saying how bad it is, you're adding energy that doesn't need to be added in, right? So that's kind of what they're saying. Just don't add it. Just let it go and let it pass. Okay, so Joyce, I hope that resonates with you, and that's your card for today. You get the dragon as well. All right, you're welcome. How are you, Carrie Lynn? I hope you are well. Let's see. Oh, and I wanted to say, I don't know that I said it last week. Corinne DeWinter, who was a very good friend of mine over the years, we've talked on and off, and she was an amazing psychic medium, and she was on radio a lot, and it goes back, really back to like around 2008, 2010-ish, when we were on the radio all the time. She passed away about, I want to say now it's been 2 weeks, and I just want to put out there, you know, I hope she's there and everything is good, and she's kind of like an angel looking over everybody now, because she was one woman that absolutely 100% never would say no if people needed help. All right. Okay, Carrie Lynn, let's see what I got for you. I shuffled them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay. Well, that's interesting. Okay, so the card I picked for you today, or they picked for you today, is the Winged Ones, okay? The Winged Ones are considered to be the ones that are closest to Creator God. So when our prayers rise, or our needs or our desires or our blessings, and we're thanking for them, this is where they're carried up on the wings of the Winged Ones. We in my culture consider all birds, but the eagle and the hawk is the highest. And then also, because I'm not really into labels much, I consider the winged ones to be what people consider angels. I call it divine energy, but this is what's surrounding you right now. And it's like, I almost want to say that there's things that you've been wanting to happen in a better way. And it's been a while. You've been really kind of putting it out, and things weren't quite falling in the way that you wanted them to. But I'm being told to tell you it will take a little bit of time, but the winged ones are around you. They're not only taking your wants and desires to the universe and to Creator God, but they're wrapping this kind of a healing energy around you, a safe energy, energy full of unconditional, so that you can understand. They hear you, they've got you, they've got this, you've got this, all right, whatever this is. And I keep seeing, and it's more the divine, which people call angels, that I'm actually seeing going up. And it's almost like, I get that you've almost wanted like a validation, that they're saying, like a validation or a sign almost, that what you've put out or what you've been asking will be responded to. And they just want you to know that they understand, and they're wrapping this around you, which is, again, this divine energy. And it's a wonderful... Okay, so when back in like 2008, I had a lot of stuff happen in my life, and I'm going to tell you this because this is how they're explaining it to me, okay? And it kind of like I had the rug pulled out from under me, and I lost my home. My mom passed away. I had a heart attack, and then basically I probably would say I had a nervous breakdown, almost, like not quite, but I didn't want to see people. I didn't want to hear people, and it was really difficult. And I got up, and a month after everything had happened, and I got into a safe space, and my daughter was with me, I had this divine winged one energy around me. And it was so strong, and it was so healing that people would walk into my home and they'd say, wow, this is crazy. What do you have going on in here? And I literally was allowing the energy to use me to paint, right? And I painted angels or the divine, and the energy helped heal me. So this is what I'm being shown for you, as this divine energy that's around you will help lift you to where you need to be able to do what you need to do or how you need to feel. But this is please know that this is real, that's around you, and that energy is there for you, and they are listening, they are comforting, they are being there for you. They're giving you a shot of Red Bull to be able to do whatever it is that you're needing to do at this time. This is like one of the highest cards or signs that you can get, that the creator and the universe are listening to you, and they've got your back. Okay, and that's your card today. Carrie, thanks for spending your energy here with us a little bit and getting to know us. All right. You're welcome, Melissa. All right, so let me go down here. Pamela, did you want to get a card? I don't know if you wanted a card. Did you want one? Hi, Pamela Levy. And then, oh, I got another Pamela Crawford here too. Hi. I gave Deb Diver one, I know. I'm going down the list. Hang on. Thank you, Pads. I really appreciate it, Chicago. This deck is from 2014. It was the first one, so yeah. Oh, okay. So let me give you a card. Yeah, I actually I've got a few cards that'll be different. They're going to be switched up a little bit. A couple cards will be, because there's 72 card deck already. So yeah, that's what I keep in line, Chicago. Here you go. Okay, Miss Pamela Levy, let's see what I got for you today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay. So your card today is the rabbit. Okay. So the rabbit brings in a few different things. Okay. One thing is, you'll hear people say scared as a rabbit. They run every little thing. But that's not always true. And I'll base that simply on every morning I get up, I've got rabbits sleeping out in the grass. I've got this big area that's just really super tall grass, and I kind of put wildflowers in there. And I either have baby deer like fawns, or I have rabbits in there. Okay, so this for you is about what they keep saying, run. It's like fast. Like, it's been so chaotic behind you that right now you need to take that time just to be you. And while you're doing that, to enjoy, and they're showing me the rabbit eating like tops of carrots that are in the ground, and just kind of settling in, feeling safe. Okay. And then just going about your business. It's not in a freaky way where they're in a hurry or they're scared, but it's like you're kind of settling into your own bubble, so to speak. And they're saying, just go with that and enjoy it. And it will not change. This is really important because they're yelling it at me. It will not, this current space will not change. Like the mood you're in, the place you're in, just the level of, it's like you're playing catch up, right? For all this stuff that was before now. Like it was just crazy, and you reach this place and it's like, now is your time to just kind of chill and revel in it. But they're saying, don't jump too quickly to move forward with different things. Take it all at your own pace. And everything. You'll get along with everything. And they literally show me, and I did have a rabbit. I had a big Norwegian red rabbit that stayed and slept and played with my hound that I had, and they were best buds. And this is what they're saying: you are in charge of the energy that is around you. So if you don't want to move from where you're at as far as energy wise or what you're doing, you don't have to. Don't let anything or anybody tell you different. Just stay in that place that you're actually, it's like a healing spot that you're at right now in your life. You're in a healing place in your life right now. So allow that to help and kind of soak it in, so that when you're ready to get on with stuff, you can get on with it however you need to get on with it, but it's at your own pace. Okay. So that's a card I have for you today, Miss Pamela, and it's the rabbit. And anybody gets a chance, she's got some amazing photographs. She's another one of my friends. I got about 3 of them that just do 4 of them actually that do amazing photography, and Pamela is one of them. So you will not be disappointed. All right. And again, thank you so much for stopping in. Okay. So I'm going to go down the list again. Hang on, because they jump. Oh, no, let me find you. Where did you go? All right, here we go. I just saw Lido. Hello, Lido. How are you? I will definitely give you a card. Let's see what I can do for you. Let me see. Let me see. All right, let me give it another shuffle here. Well, you guys have all calmed down now because I put the instigator away, huh? Were you the instigator, Mango? You guys, they got in a bad fight last week. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Yeah, they were really tossing at it. He went in her cage and she did not like it. All right, here you go. And it is the desert wolf, or the coyote as it's also known. And it's also known as trickster, pan, Kokopelli. You know, and everybody's like, oh, those are cool. Well, I have a very different view. A lot of people think about coyotes. They think they're scavengers and what have you, and they're not good to have around. But they do have their place within the ecosystem, and I feel they are very, very good for things. And when they come up, as far as they come up in card readings for me, they show themselves when the balance is a little bit off and needs to be more centered with the divine feminine and the divine masculine. So it's like you're one way or the other, but you're not balanced between the two. It's kind of like light and dark, right? If we didn't have the light, we wouldn't know about the dark. And if everything was dark, we would never know what the light is. But we have to be able to walk a balance, good and bad, same way, right? You have to understand both sides so that we can balance and walk through it. And the challenges that pop up in our life at the same time, right? So we need to be able to kind of discern what we need to do through all that. So that's what's showing up for you today, is kind of about the balance that you've got going on right now. You kind of have to take time to maybe address it, to settle it down. And I almost get like, especially the way the energy is in the world right now, and it is crazy. And I mean people's energy, I mean the planet's energy, you know, with the hot and cold and all the changes that are really going on. And the pandemic kind of just like lit the match a few years ago, and it's like a lot of crazy town stuff is going on. But they're telling me to tell you, you just need to kind of slow it down for yourself a little bit, to take a moment just to be present with yourself, okay? To gentle your soul, which means calm down your soul. There's so much, like, I feel when I step with you, I feel like I'm standing on a middle of a freeway, right? And I'm standing in a lane, and the cars are just zipping by me, like really super quick each way. And it's like, if I don't know how to balance that, I'll be really thrown off kilter. So this is what is coming through. You need to take time to feed your soul, to balance that masculine and feminine energy that we all carry, and just understand both sides, because like I said, it's almost like you're not able to even get a breath. Because if I was staying in the middle of this, I'm seeing like trains go by right on either side of me. It's like if I couldn't get a breath within that, it would be a struggle each day to be able to make like the right decisions that would affect me in a good, positive manner. So this is what they're really saying, is slow down a little bit so that you can settle your soul and calm your energy and bring yourself back to balance. Okay. And it's nothing bad, but it is important that people understand that it's up to us as individuals to do that for ourselves. Nobody else is going to do it. I'm not going to dial you up on the phone, come meet you and get you to settle down, or somebody else isn't going to be able to do that for me, like balance me. I'm coming over, we're going to balance you. That's not how it works. So we have to remember to feed our souls, to take care of ourselves, because if we want to be there for other people or other events or doing other things, we have to be balanced. Okay, so that is your card today, and it's a great one. Like I said, the coyotes, and they also work with each other very well. They don't hunt by themselves. They work together well with people, and this is another reason that I'm saying you work well with others. You're around others, and it's always good. But you're not always getting back what you give out. So they want you to feed your soul. Okay. All right. Well, thank you so much for stopping. I love having different people here. Hi, Paula. How are you? I can pull you a card today, you bet. And Pamela Crawford, thank you for the oh, Natalie, that's cool. Hi, Yvonne. That's cool. That's awesome. Starting a new job. That's just awesome. Unfortunately, I'm too old to start a new job. I've actually tried for a couple jobs that were even online, working for companies like this virtually. I'm too old. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. All righty. Well, this is a big card, a big energy card. This is the Ancestors. Great card. The Ancestors are all those that are in spirit land, that are people that were in your bloodline that came before you, and people that have walked with you as family and friend members that have since transitioned into the spirit lands. And this is telling me really loud that sometimes, okay, so they're like showing me like sometimes you feel a little vulnerable and you're not really sure what you're hearing or feeling or sensing. I'm sorry, I got hiccups again. Are real, and things that you may see or things that happen are like, oh, well, maybe that's just a coincidence. And they're here to tell me to tell you, no, they're not coincidence. And yes, you are really sensing and feeling them. Okay. And you need to also understand that all these family members and friends that are in spirit lands now, they hear you and they support you. And what people, sometimes people don't understand the fact that when they're on the other side, they are helping us. They've got their own stuff that they're doing as well, but they are always around us because they are forever connected to us in our various life paths or lifetimes. And yes, I am saying like reincarnation. We travel with that. My belief is we travel with that same soul group. And in one way or another, we meet each other on different levels in different lifetimes. And this is what they're telling me to tell you. They are around you. They are assisting. And if you need help, just put it out there. And they already know, but put it out there and they will connect. And the things that you see, hear, or sense, it's not, should I wonder, is that really happening or am I imagining it? They're telling me to tell you, no, you're not imagining it. We are there. And sometimes they say, they've kind of made things either happen or just oddities have popped up in your daily walk, like your daily life walk, whether it's job, home, whatever. And it's like you're missing them because you just kind of put it to the side that, oh, yeah, it's just coincidence. It's not a coincidence. They're very loud and they're very proud as well of the path that you're walking, that you've been on, like to where you've come to this place now. They're very proud of that. And yeah, it's like a family unit that's over there. So it's like grandparents, I want to say someone that you thought of as a, like would be a father person, like a person that was thought of as a father or is your father. This man has stepped forward and he's like pulling people with his hand to come up alongside him. And they're just saying, we're here for you. We have not left you. It's just simply change of energy, how we're perceived, but we love you. And he's still trying to pull, I don't know who he's trying to pull, but he's trying to pull somebody up front with him. And they're like really quiet and shy. And this is a woman and she's just like, stop. And it's like, it would be almost like that she would have fussed with him like this in life as humans. It's kind of cute. But that's your card for today, and know that they all love you from the other side. And the ancestors are really important to all of us, that we learn to connect and remember to connect because they know us, and a lot of them know us best, right? All right. I hope that relates for you, resonates for you, Paula. And thanks so much for stopping in today. And yes, Pamela, thank you for the super sticker. All right. Let's see. Sandy, Margaret, hi, thank you. La, la, la. Yes, the children are being very naughty. I actually had to lock the little instigator up because he was being an instigator. All right, hi, Gemma, how are you? Nice to have you here today. All right, let's go down a little bit here. Let me see. Hi, Raquel, how are you? I see. Let me just check really quick. Okay, Jenny. Oh, nope, sorry. I can't read. Jerry. Let's see what we got, Jerry. Hi, Jamie. How are you? I'll get you one, too. Hang on. Okay. Well, I'm glad that resonated for you. I'm glad. You just can't make it up some days. I laugh. I will absolutely give you a card, Miss Jamie. The birds have, I was talking with somebody the other day over the weekend, all the neighbors that come up in this area that just come up during the summer mostly. There's only me and one other person that stay here year round, and they brought their dogs. And this is like the longest I've ever been without a dog. I had a cattle dog, and Australian cattle dog, and he was 19 when he passed in 2019, and he passed here at home. And it's very difficult for me with all the surgeries I had been through to have a dog. It would be too much. So the birds have kind of taken over, which I used to have a long time ago. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And the birds, they just fill my day. I just love them. I have the aquariums and I have my birds, and my daughter was having a fit because I got the African gray, but it's like, they're my kids, so whatever. Okay, so your card today, which is really awesome, is the tiger. Okay, so tiger, I have cats too, so yeah, that comes up a lot. Tigers are awesome group of the big cats, but when they come up, a lot of times it's about it's interesting for me because a lot of times it comes up mostly for women, but it's about that inner self, like hearing, and I know this sounds crazy, but like hearing that inner roar come out, and whatever it is that's going on, they want you to step into your power. Okay, they're like, why isn't she stepping into her own power? She's got this. She knows how to do this. This isn't something she should be scared of. And they're literally showing me this tiger stepping up, like from the ground onto the rocks and jumping around what's above it. And it's like, okay. So they're also saying, like, you need to believe in yourself more, because you've got what it takes. You know what it takes. It's just that you're not believing it. You're doubting yourself is what they're saying. They keep saying she's doubting herself. So you have the power and the skill and the soul energy, right? And the beautiful soul energy that you are, to be able to step up and take care of it. And they're also saying, yeah, you know, sometimes, okay, yep, they're letting me, they want me to tell you sometimes it's okay, because that we slow down and we get tired and it's hard sometimes. And it's like, I'm just so tired. I just don't want to do this anymore. And they get that, but you need to step up for you. Okay, not for anybody else, but for you, and embrace your own power and do what you need to do. Don't allow, this is really loud, don't allow other people to dictate, is the word they're using, how you do things or how you respond or what you're supposed to be doing in whatever time frame, because it's not true. They're saying there's like so much false ego being thrown in there at you. Just do it in your own time and step up. And like I said, you know, they're really funny sometimes. It's like step up and roar, okay? Because you do have what it takes. You are a good person. Your soul light is so bright. And you just have to remember that and remind yourself, hey, when I look in the mirror, hey, I really like that person. Okay, so that's what's going on for you today. And yeah, it's the tiger. Okie dokie. I hope it resonates for you. And I know y'all can see Pip in the background just landed over in the aquarium rim. So God knows if she's going to want to take a bath. It'll be really interesting. Hi, Kelsey. Holy moly crow. Hello, Miss Kelsey Goodman. How are you? Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That's a blast from the past. I will give you a card. Wow, I hope, kid, I hope you're doing well. It's so nice to see you here. All right, let me do this. And wow, glad to see you. Hope things are well. All right, so let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, so this card came up earlier too today. The card I pulled for you today is the Dream Catcher. Okay, so, okay. When I look at you, they're placing a dream catcher over you. And I'm seeing broken spots. And it's like you need to either weave it in a different direction or go up and weave stronger the spots that are broken. Okay, so there's like holes in the dream catcher. And it's okay to move the other direction and make it go in the other direction, but you need to remember to keep it in your sacred space. And because it's broken, it's almost like stuff that either you haven't wanted to mend or that hasn't been able to be mended. But it's like you need to, well, I'll tell you because I know you, I'll just tell you this, don't shoot the messenger. They're saying shit or get off the pot, right? So it's either you go back to what used to be and mend that, or you start making that webbing go in a different direction that works for you, not anybody else, just you. Because you have to be happy with and in who you are as an individual soul before anybody else can kind of fit into that sacred circle and be there with you. And remember, that it has to work from you first. We're not responsible for other people, and other people are not, we cannot put our expectations on other people so that other people are there to make us happy. Because if we're not happy ourselves of where we're at and what we're doing, you know, people and things will never make us balance and be happy. So this is really about you being there for you and making that other half, or if you decide to go back and mend, that's up to you. But they're showing me what you need to do is you need to figure out a new section of webbing or repair the old. And again, that's up to you. Not me, not anybody else on God's green earth. It's just up to you. And I love you so much. And I'm so glad you popped in today and your card's a dream catcher. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Big hugs to you, child. Big hugs. Another one of my favorite kids. Okay. Okay, see? Yep. You're very, very welcome, Miss Pamela. You're very welcome. You know, and another thing, and I want to tell people who are actually listening right now, we have to get over ourselves about not being able to say no or being able to put our boundaries out, because we need to not feel guilty about that, okay? And a lot of people use words and situations and things that happen to make us feel guilty, okay? Well, you shouldn't feel guilty ever about taking care of you. It's just so, so important that we take care of ourselves. And that's very, very important. Don't feel guilty about doing stuff for yourself. All right, let's see what Mr. Oh, you're very well. You're very welcome. Okay, so let's see what, oh, wow. Oh, seriously? Okay, yep. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I give that to you and much more. They're there for you and they want you to know things will be better. I know I've lost a number of people since actually since about 2015, including my other half and my brother as well. So I understand that totally. So blessings to you. You can get a hold of me anytime. Just inbox me on my page, eh? All right. I'm glad you were here today too. Okay. How is everybody else? You are very welcome. I am well, Kelly. I hope you are. Hi, Kitty Johnson. How are you? Okay, Kelly, I will pull you a card. Why not? Let me pull you a card, Kelly Tyler. All right. Wow. You know, it's funny. Not funny, but it's not coincidence either when Carrie, when things like that come up, and I didn't know that. I don't remember an hour after I'm done with this. I don't remember anything unless somebody inboxes me something or, you know, somebody tells me something about it. But they want to make sure that that point, right, is given to you. That point stands out and you're getting that message, and they're there only to help us and support us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I can't tell you, there's so many different ways that they can push us to see what's going on and to assist us. And we just have to really be open to it. But the spirit lands, all our family, friends, whatever are in spirit, are so loving and so caring for us that it's just a healing moment, not only for the person that the message is there for, but for everybody to understand there's more than just the human. Okay, so all right, Kelly, this card came up earlier too, and this is the ancestors. Okay, Can't make it up. 72 cards, just shuffle them 100 different ways but loose, and the same cards come out. So they've always got a pattern, theme going on. So, Miss Kelly, for you today, it's about honoring who you are within your unit, your family unit, your sacred circle, those that are important to you, family, friends, family by blood, but also family by chosen family, right? And they're saying that, okay, it's like everything that's going on right now in your life can be supported by all the ancestors that are around you. So people that were before you were here, or that have walked with you during this lifetime and transition to these spirit lands. And what it is you need to remember how connected you are. Sorry, I gotta watch and see what she's doing. Okay. How you're connected with them. And I want to say there's a lineage. So there's something that you do, or something that's part of you that's also been like generational. Like with my birth family, there's certain people in the family that have had this gift. My daughter has this gift, although she doesn't want to really do it in public. It makes her nervous. But it's still something that's lineage. So they're showing me like the DNA strands, and they want you to kind of, and I'm not saying it's about what I do, but there's something that is through genetics given to you and is part of your life. And they really want you to kind of look at that and understand that. Because it's not bad, it's something good, but you need to understand you're part of that lineage, and it's an honor. It's kind of like, I have a friend who's a medicine man. His grandfather was a medicine man. His dad was a medicine man. His grandfather, his great-grandfather, and so on and so on and so on. And it goes down this line, right? So whatever this is, it's about your lineage. And they want you to understand that so that you can really get the bigger picture of what's going on. Because I don't know what's going on, but it's like ties. There's ties going through like your DNA. So whatever this is, it's tied to that. So you need to kind of look into that a little deeper, because it'll give you the answers that you're looking for. All right, and that is your card, and I hope it resonates for you, and it is the ancestors. All right, guys, I'm glad. You're very welcome, and I'm really glad. It's nice to see you, too, even though I don't see you, but I get it. Thank you, Kitty. I always love and enjoy having you here too. So, all right, guys, I am going to say goodbye until next week. And until then, peace out, guys, from the Bear's Cave and all the crazy birds here at the cave. Love you all. See you next Tuesday.
Yeah. Cool, wasn't it? Bye, Bear, my bear.
Bye, Mama Bear.
See you later, Bear, my bear, my bear.